Good evening, everybody. So since we did an Instagram live workout on Saturday, this technically Monday is quarantine workout number 34. Should have been 35, but that Saturday workout, that's a bonus. Instagram live workout, not part of the quarantine workout experience. So Q34 is what we got here today. You got your general warm-up, then you got your 10 and 10, run and go your basic 10 and 10. Walking it out, single push-up, good control. Don't rush, good form. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders in tight. Don't let your scapula get away from you. Right? Just one push-up, but really get the most out of it that you can. Get your 10 corrective squats, and then grab a stretch cord for the iso cuff series, which, as you recall, gonna walk out, hold 6 breaths. Nice and stable. Step back, release. As you rotate here, you're going to go 90-degree rotation every time all the way around on the same arm, but you're going to switch that grip so that your palm is always facing your thigh. Step out, hold, then you'll turn the other way, holding that out in front of you, just a little bit out in front of you here. Looks like this. Holding here, just keep the arm away from your body, nice and straight. Don't let the body and the arm, don't let the body just support the arm here. You want to hold it out there just a little bit in front of your hip. And then the last one, of course, facing, okay? Then after you do those straight arm ones, you've got internal and external rotation. I always kind of forget these, but yeah, you got your internal rotation, holding good posture, and then your external rotation. Again, just holding that arm straight out from the body. We should have 90-degree angles here, 90-degree angles here, 90-degree angles everywhere. Be structural. Once you finish iso cuff, if you're feeling saucy, I got a push-up challenge that I just threw up on Instagram. Thanks Anthony Irvin for challenging me. If you want to throw down, you're feeling kind of saucy, go post that on Instagram, challenge your friends, challenge your rivals. You know, those two things aren't always mutually exclusive. So yeah, just challenge each other, right? Get out there. After that, we're going to go into our first circuit. First circuit is going to be backstroke roll. We're going to go backstroke roll followed by windmill, spoiler alert. We're going to use a Turkish get up to get there. So here, doing my backstroke roll, moving my body with the leg, pushing into the ground, right? A good core transfers the hip to the shoulder. Push, turn the hip to 90, get yourself moving past 90, then bring the leg across to stop you. So the leg starts you, and the leg stops you, and you're using your core to transfer that force. After you hit number 15, you're going to come up to a Turkish get up, so the arm's out 45 degrees. Using that foot to brace, I'm going to crunch up, stack myself up on that shoulder. The hand's going to stay right where it is, come up to the hand. I'm going to lift the hip, then slide the leg through into a half kneel. I'm going to use my torso to come up to this half kneel. Then I'm going to step up, overhead. After that, strap the ball. We won't make you come back down. Lay back down on the ground and hit the backstroke rolls. You know, again, hey, if you're feeling saucy, throw some sauce on it. Come back down. If you're going to come down, might as well show you. You just reverse the steps, right? So you go from here, back into that half kneel. The key is placing your hand now in the right spot. A lot of people make the mistake, they lean back into this. Go sideways. Right? You're going to bend sideways from the hip. Hand goes out to the side. Now I got plenty of space to get my hip through. Slide the hip through, elbow, shoulder. Yeah, we might as well do a full Turkish get up. Why go up? It'd be like if you sent an astronaut to the moon, but didn't bring him back. That doesn't make any sense. So go up and come back. There you go, full Turkish get up. Then switch sides at the bottom, do the same thing on the left side. 15 of the backstroke roll, and then 10 of the windmills. So once you get up to the top of that Turkish get up, totally skip that. You're gonna go windmills. So here you are, top of the Turkish get up. I got so excited about that Turkish get up that I forgot that I got up here to do windmills, right? That would be like if you sent an astronaut to the moon to collect space rocks, and he forgot to collect the rocks and just came right back. I guess technically that's Apollo 13, but that wasn't the first plan. Anyways, moving on. After you finish that, go back down to the ground with your med ball. We got a Russian twist here. Just like a flip turn, put that ball into the ground, put it down hard, get it back hard. If I'm going weak, and I definitely don't want, I see a lot of people, they go, they kind of like drop the ball. Take it around. Hit the ground with it. Use that recoil to bring it back. You want to accelerate through your changes in direction. Don't cross your feet. Don't let those heels touch the ground. Nice and balanced on the hips. From there, you're going to go onto your stomach. Got a freestyler. Going to go 40 reps here. 1, 2, 3, all the way for 40. Just raising it up. Keep the arm straight, keep the leg straight. Move from the shoulder, move from the hip. Stabilize across your back. You want to feel like you're drawing your hip and shoulder together to lift this, right? So I really want to feel like I'm lifting from the back, right? Shoulder, hip, connected across the back. All right, now go grab kettlebell. We're going to do a little bit of power here. This is going to be a pretty explosive event. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 20 cleans alternating right and left side. So just make sure you're using good form because you are going to be disconnecting from the weight. So that means each rep is going to be like the first rep on that side, right? You're not going to carry elasticity across. Usually if I do like 10 reps or something, right? That first one I'm lifting from a dead stop, but after that I'm using the stretch shortening cycle of my muscles to produce that power a little more easily. When you're doing it with the alternating at the ground, then you have to produce that power every time. So you got to make sure you're paying attention to your posture. Don't let yourself start to bend down. Don't let yourself start to get jerky. If you're setting it down and you're lifting with this bent arm coming up and jerking it, you're going to pull out strain in your elbow. You're maybe not going to be set through the shoulder. So make sure you're paying extra attention to your posture here. 20 alternating like so. So that was 6, you're gonna go for 20. Once you finish that, drop down to the ground, go in 20 plyo push-ups. So the push-up, you're gonna stagger your stance, you're gonna switch the stance every time. It doesn't have to be very dramatic, just one elbow or one hand slightly above the shoulder, one slightly below, then switch. Going for 20. That's 10 will have to do for right now. After that, you got your fallbacks. Just a little bit of hop when you come up, leave the earth. Rock back, throw, get some momentum there. Get right back down. You go that for 10, then you're going sit throughs for 10. Sit through. Go on your sit throughs for 10. Then the last thing, onto the back, got your body X. Body X is gonna go for 20. Remember, come up on that opposite elbow. So when I sit up here, I'm rocking, going to the side, rotating my shoulders, getting the hand on the foot. And I like to drive past that foot. Going those for 20. Have fun. 5 rounds of everything. Peace.